but you cannot give up. A lot of people ask me, you proud of something? I'm very proud of. I never give up.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Chakdash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well and be a great example to us younger brothers. And peace and blessings to those who elect, Lord willing, be a part of that number. We the brothers from the GMS Band Chicago. I'm the brother Qadar.
Kharab.
Shamaya.
And the brother Kadashia.
And we just going to go into this quote, that gave me inspiration by Khabib. It's a very spiritual quote, man, because he went into, because of course he worked for a corruptible crown, but our crown is incorruptible. All right. He lived a very disciplined lifestyle, and it's very commendable, and it's similar to what we have to do in the truth, because he mentioned something on, if you want to give up, you can give up, and if we give up, we're going to get destroyed. All right. He said your time is going to come. Hey, we're going to be crowned. All right? It says, but you cannot give up. The scriptures say, he that endureth to the end shall be saved. These are little things people in the world look as motivation, but us, we filter it through the scriptures. And that was very spiritual.
Say, in your patience possess ye your souls.
Right.
You got one, Kadash?
This is 1 Peter 5:6. It says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to actually trust and put our cares upon Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. That means through everything that you go through. That's why Paul always spoke about he glorified in his necessities, in his tribulations, and all the things that he went through, right? Because, hey, he endured that for the Lord's sake, man. Hey, and it's the fact that you can't give up. You can't give up. You gotta humble yourself under the mighty hand of the Most High, and in due time, He's gonna exalt you, man. Basically, be patient. Be thou patient when thou art changed to a low estate. And when that low estate,
Hebrews 10, and I'm gonna start at 35. Cast not therefore your confidence, which have great recompense of reward, for ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise. For yet a little while, he that shall come will come, and will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith, all right, and the elect is the just. But if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. All right, you're going to be beaten with many stripes. All right, you're going to have a worse judgment than a 2/3. All right, well, you are a 2/3, Salaki, but you're going to have a worse judgment than the average nigga in the world. All right, verse 39. But we are not of them who draw back into perdition. Okay, we don't want to be those. We don't want to be those men like Demas in the scriptures that fell and had that the cares of this world. Let those things, the worries, the cares of this world, your doubts, let that overtake you, and you enter right back into the world, man.
Yeah, right? Return to the vomit.
Yep. Because you abandoning the Lord. All right. Because the Lord basically gave us the breakdown. Hey, go ahead, teach my people, and in due time, I'm gonna save y'all.
Yeah,
that's right.
You're gonna catch hell, but this is nothing. I was an example to y'all. I overcame it. You my son. You're gonna go through the same thing I've went through. You're gonna receive your reward just like me. I'm on the right hand side of my Father. I'm second in command over everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It said, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. But that was it. For another brother. You got one.
God, I got one. And hey, also, and we have to go through these things. And yes, it's gonna hurt. Hey, you're gonna be embarrassed. You're gonna feel like shit, man. You're gonna feel worthless. But at the end of the day, it's all gonna work towards the greater good. We are worth something, man. All right, we are the chosen of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, as long as we endure unto the very end, and we will be crowned, and we will get our time, man. All these people that diss us, or you got women that you try to, get with, and all that, they don't want to be with you because you're not making millions of dollars, or you're not doing this, doing that. Hey, man, fuck these people. At the end of the day, we're going to be at the top as long as we're doing what we're doing. So this is Revelation 2, and verse 25. It says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come. And what do we have? This truth, this understanding, this wisdom, and this knowledge, man. The greatest riches that you can ever have. You know, hey, these people have all this stuff in the world, man. They got cars and they may have a corruptible crown, but it's corruptible. All these things can be destroyed. All these things mean nothing at the end of the day.
It's temporal.
Yeah, it's all temporal. But we're gonna get eternal things, man. We're gonna get an eternal reward. These people want the here and now. We want the eternal. So it says, he that overcome it and keep my works unto the end, or as the brother had quoted, you gotta endure unto the end. All right, you gotta continue to, you can't give up. All right, as Khabib said, if you want to give up, give up. But we are not them that draw back into perdition, man. We don't have that mindset.
That's right.
All right, we have the mindset to, hey, I'm gonna die in this thing, man. I'm gonna go hard for this with everything that I got. That's the correct mindset to have.
That's right.
It says, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I receive of my Father. So we're gonna be ruling over these heathen nations. We're gonna be crowned, man. All right, as long as we endure unto the very end, we're gonna have power over all these nations. All right, you gotta have that rulership mentality. Hey, I gotta go through this, I gotta go through that, but hey, I gotta go through it to get to it.
That's it.
I got one for you. Because I had made a video on this yesterday, so I still got the precepts lined up. But I'm gonna get to 2nd Ezra 2. Start at 42. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest.
But that was Yahweh Shai.
And upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. All right, Yahweh Shai set the crowns upon the heads of the elect. It says, so I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? And he answered and said unto me, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing, and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Then said I unto the angel, what young person is this that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in her hand? All right, because that's Yahweh Shai. It answers it in verse 47. So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to command them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. All right? We want to stand stiffly 10 toes for the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, because we want to be delivered, man. All right? We want to be like Paul. He said, I fought a good fight. All right? We want to hear, well done, my good and faithful servant, man. All right? Not thy wicked and slothful servant, not I never knew thee. You know? That's not what we want to hear. And I got one more. This is 2 Timothy 4 and 7. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. All right? Henceforth is there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day. And not only to me, but unto all them also that love his appearing, man. All right, so that was Paul. All right, about the going to the spirit world. He said I fought a good fight. All right, he said I finished my course. I did what I had to do. All right, and now my reward is waiting on me. That's what we want.
That's right.
Verse 10, it says, "For
you gotta complete the mission first."
Yep, that's right. And hey, Paul is back in these times doing the same exact thing.
Yep.
You know, so this is truly him finishing his course.
Yep. That's it. We believe. I know. I ain't gonna say it. I know. This particular person that's in the truth through the Spirit. I believe that is Paul. But we'll ultimately find out.
Yeah.
In due time. But you go ahead, brother.
Verse 10, for demons have forsaken me, having loved this present world. So demon was the exact opposite of Paul. He was one that was in the truth, but he fell out. All right, he loved this present world. All right.
And then they back here too.
That's right.
The ones who, and then Paul spoke about it, certain ones who came into the truth for a while and then fell out. These are the same spirits back today, man.
Yep.
You know, you got men doing the same thing, because that's them in the reincarnation.
Yep.
They might come in during for a while and then go back in the world. You go ahead, brother.
Yeah, fulfilling their lot.
Verse But I got a couple more.
Con.
Well, it's not a couple more, but I'm gonna finish out the last verse. For demons have forsaken me, having loved this present world, and is departed into Thessalonica, Crescens to Galatia, Titus unto Dalmatia. All right, so he fell out, man. You know, he's back today. He's gonna get destroyed.
That's right.
I
I got one. This is Matthew 19 and verse 27. Then answered Peter.
Oh yeah, that's a good one there.
It says, then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? So we forsook everything in this world, man. All the things that we could have been doing. And we could have, a lot of us could have been having a corruptible crown, man. I could have been just like Khabib. Going up there to the podium making a speech about how he got this great, how this and that. You know, but hey, we have forsaken everything so that we can get the real riches, the real kingdom. All right, the real rulership, the real championship goal, man. Not this bullshit here now, because all this shit is going to be destroyed, man. All this shit is meaningless. It says, and Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, so you gotta be following the Lord until the very end. Right now, in these times, the regeneration, your reincarnation, when you die, all right, you come back. Hey, as Yahushua told the disciples when he came back in Acts the 1st chapter, hey, you're gonna go and preach to the uttermost parts of the world, you know. So we got to go preach to the uttermost parts of the world, which we're here right now in our regeneration, our reincarnation, doing the same thing, man.
So the prophets are subject to the prophets.
That's right. That's right. This is how we're gonna get our crown.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we're gonna be crowned, man. This is how we're gonna be kings and rulers. It says, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, he also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And that's starting with the 12 apostles, which were disciples at first, and they became apostles. And that's starting with Peter at the top, King David. All right, whether you like it or not, man, King David is going to be the ruler over the nation of Israel. All right, and a lot of people try to come up against that, man.
Yeah,
and that's what it is.
He's gonna be you says Yahushua's second command. He gonna be the third.
That's right. That's right. And everybody else, right up under, man. But we're all gonna be kings and rulers as long as we endure. It says, and everyone that have forsaken houses or brethren or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. So this is the greatest thing that you can ever inherit, the greatest thing that you can ever come into, man. Greatest thing you can ever fight for. So why would you give up on this? Why would you turn your back on this, man? If you turn your back on this, you just was never meant for it. Like it says in 1 John, the 2nd chapter. Hey, you just wasn't of us, man. Because surely you would have continued with us.
Yeah, right.
It's more than evident that this is the greatest thing that you can ever come into. You know? Hey, look at the brotherhood alone. The love that brothers show for you. You ain't gonna get nothing like that out here in this world, man.
Yeah, no.
So how much more continuing in this truth? You're gonna get a great reward.
That's it.
I got one more verse. It says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. And we are the lowly, we are the humble in this world. We are last here, but we're gonna be first at the top, ruling over everything, man, governing the entire planet Earth, the entire universe.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Y'all, brothers.
No, that was it.
No, I had one more. That Proverbs 15 and 33 said, the fear of the Lord is the destruction of wisdom. And matter of fact, the fear of the Lord, that scripture say, drive away sins, man. These people don't fear the Lord. That's why they do whatever the hell they want to do according to the lust of their damn flesh, man.
Yeah.
But those that fear the Lord, you know, they're gonna, it would say, drive away sins, man. They're gonna do the thing that the Lord don't like, knowing that the Lord can fuck their ass up. See, these people believe the Lord is all love. That's why they don't fear him.
Right.
You know? So it says, the fear of the Lord is structure of wisdom, and before honor is humility. Right. So for us to be exalted in honor, you gotta be humiliated first, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You know? So that's what that's what the process we're going through now, being humiliated to be exalted, man.
That's right.
You know, so all right, so you close out, brother.
So Lord willing, that video was edifying to the listeners. All right, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem, Chakarash.
That Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, and Shalom and Abad Babal.
Abba Babal.